Wow, so many great things that happened. Did you all hear Lady B say she is now an executive? An executive with Team Effort Network. That is to be celebrated. Congratulations. You are definitely on your way to making more and more executives in Team Effort Network. Well, we have some great things that are happening, and they just keep getting better and better. And we do have one lady we're going to have to come on to make an announcement. But before we bring her on, Pastor Dale, are you here with me this morning, sir?
Yes, I am. I am here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the call. We're excited about today. This is Friday. We're glad to get ready for the weekend. Many things are happening. So I'm excited, and I don't want to take up any time because I want to sit back and take some notes myself as this lady comes up as well.
Now, before we bring her on, Pastor Dale, we've been trying to get Maureen Smith to come on and say a few words, right? It's like pulling teeth. Well, she wants to make a special announcement before we bring on our guest speaker for today. Can you believe that, Pastor Dale? So, Miss Maureen Smith, are you there? You have a special announcement for us this morning?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to catch a flight. I'm in Atlanta, trying to jump on a flight to Jamaica. But this is so important to me and all of us, and I'm so excited. I just want to say that Mel has decided to come to the conference on the 28th, so it's definitely official. It will be at the Gaylord Hotel in National Harbor, Maryland. We have rooms reserved. The rooms are it's $209 a night, and we have about 10 of them reserved. So basically, if you want rooms, you've got to let me know within 2 weeks. And for the people who do not want to, I think, did you lose me for a second? Can you hear me?
We can barely hear you. We can
okay.
Hear you. You could be a little louder.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay, what was the last thing you heard me say?
You were talking about the rooms, so we will make sure everyone heard what the big announcement is.
Right. Okay, well, the big announcement is about Mel coming to Washington, D.C. To Maryland. And it's going to be at the Gaylord, and we have rooms reserved. We have parking at a discount rate. And for the people who do not want to stay at the Gaylord, we have another hotel where a room will be $100 and something. So we have a small amount of time to reserve these rooms. I would need everyone's credit card. If the room is not paid for by a certain time, which I'll let you know what the date will be, then we will just give the blocks of room up. Did I miss anything else?
I think you did a very good job. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for taking the time to make an announcement for getting on your plane to Jamaica. And her excitement, Maureen, is saying we have it official. It is the official family. We've been saying it for the ever since we got back from August the 10th. We've been saying it. Mel Gill is coming to the East Coast. We just need to lock in the date and make sure it was official. And yesterday it was official. Amy Gill called and said, yes, September the 28th, we're having an East Coast Super T.E.N with Mr. Mel Gill himself. So East Coast, watch out. It's happening, and we are very excited. And all the information that Maureen was trying to get out there and her excitement, we're going to put that together for everyone and send it out via email, through corporate or through Facebook or through the telecall. So you're definitely getting all the detail and all the information. But we are ready to welcome each and every one to the East Coast to come and enjoy our big event with Mel Gill. So that is one of the big announcements we want to make this morning. Pastor W, before we bring on our guest speaker, you want to add anything to that?
Well, we've been waiting for this for a long time, and to have Mel and Amy coming to the East Coast, we are really, really excited about it. We're ready for it. We're building and getting all of our teams together. Listen, you're going to have New York, New Jersey, Pittsburgh. You're going to have Virginia, Maryland, D.C. Everybody's excited about the East Coast Super T.E.N. So I'm telling you right now, if you have people in this area, you want to let them know, the CEO, this is the first time that Mel and Amy Gill will be on the East Coast for a T.E.N event. This is history in the making, okay? So you want to get as many people as you possibly can there. So we'll give you more information in the next week and following weeks of about this and how you can be a part of it, but we're really excited about it.
very excited about that. Very excited. We got the big announcement while we was in the middle about TTP last night. So Amy was on the phone, and we put her on speakerphone, and she made the announcement for everyone was there at the TTP. So we got it last night straight from Amy Gill. It was just a wonderful moment last night and a big time to celebrate, and we're looking forward to making that one of the biggest events in 2013. Now, with that being said, is everyone in position to hear the great news that's going to be brought with us today in regards to our product with 10 and the new product line that is coming up. And Pastor Dale, why don't you take the time to introduce her? Everyone knows who she is, so let's take the time and present our speaker for today.
Well, I am excited to do that because we've had a lot of opportunity to work and talk with this young lady over the last few weeks here. And we have gotten to the place where we have gotten to know her better. And I tell you, we had met her on a number of occasions, but never had heard her speak before. And so as we began to speak to her and hear what she was saying, we found out that this woman had a lot of information about health and wellness, a lot of information about how products and how these things come together. And so we heard her speak at a tailgate party there for the West Coast Regional the Friday night before the Saturday Regional. And I mean to tell you, Pastor Denise and I were guest speakers there for that tailgate party. But I told Pastor Denise, I could have sat and listened to Rose all night. She was that powerful, And so I am glad to welcome Rose to the call today. Rose, are you with us?
I'm here.
Rose,
I'm sitting here ready to go like a racehorse in a stall. How about that?
This is what we're going to do before you get started.
Good morning,
we want everyone, if you're on the speakerphone, please mute out. There's a little noise in the background. We don't want to pick any of that up. So just push star 6 to mute out if you're on the speakerphone so that we don't have any distractions or any background noise, okay? Okay, Rose, it's so good to have you back. We had you on the call last Friday. We have really enjoyed you at the tailgate party in California. Such a wealth of knowledge. I really fed off of it. I'm still feeding off everything I learned from you that day. So let's go for it. We're going to get out of your way and let you go for it. Go for it, Rose.
Oh, well, thank you. I just want to say hello to everybody out there, and I'm so glad you're part of the Team Effort Network. We have such a tremendous opportunity with Mel and Amy. We are so lucky that we have high-quality products at a reasonable price for everyone, and it makes our sales even that much easier. So, thanks to God for that we all were able to have this opportunity. And today we're going to be talking about the 2 new products that are going to be coming out, right, Pastor Denise?
That's right, yes.
Yeah, and it's really important because we already have 4 great products that we know that everyone needs. I mean, even children. So when we get to add our Super T.E.N product, and that's 10 ingredients for health and mind clarity, and how many of us walk around kind of foggy sometimes, it's so great that Mel and Amy are going to be introducing this product, because when I go over each product that's in there, I think that if we all had to buy these products separately, we wouldn't be able to afford the product. It's so well balanced. And what I'd like to say is one of the nice things about Super T.E.N is if you take this on a daily basis, you will feel like a 10. That's why I think Mel and Amy did that. And we all want to be 10s. I think a lot of people walk around, and when I have my clients, I might ask them, how do you feel? They might be a person who's always at 100%. And when their health is at about a 50% or a 60% or even a 70%, what happens is people get frustrated with themselves because they don't feel good. They know that they can do more. Their heart, their mind wants to accomplish more, but their body just can't keep up with them, their physical health. And so we see as people age, their metabolism slows down. But also what people don't understand is, so you always see like the little weight gain that happens for a lot of people as they get older, Pastor Denise.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will say, well, I've gained 10 pounds, but I'm, still working out and I'm taking care of myself. And, I drink plenty of water. And what happens with those people is they get discouraged. And a lot of times, I think that what we don't understand is that we're always subject to toxins, environmental toxins, okay, that create free radicals. And this wonderful thing about Super T.E.N is it's got products to help the immune system and help wellness. And wellness is really important because the healthier we are, the easier it is to maintain weight. So a lot of times the toxins will actually create weight gain, inflammation. A lot of inflammation creates weight gain. So with these Super T.E.N fruits, and I'll go over them, what it's going to be doing is bringing the body back into balance. When the body's back into balance, guess what? It's going to eliminate, circulate. It's going to utilize the nutrients better, which is going to help maintain your weight. So a lot of times you see when people make changes, but again, people will make changes. They may not get that healthy feeling. They're working out, they're eating right, but they're still feeling fatigued. And this is where I really think the Super T.E.N is going to just kick in, and it's just going to be something that everybody's going to want. So, and we need to introduce it out. So it's got the 10 superfruits, and one is the Aloe Vera Gel. And the Aloe Vera Gel is known for improving digestion. It helps the immune system. It helps with weight loss because, again, if you're digesting, getting your nutrients in, and getting your waste out, that controls weight, the weight control too. Plus, it helps with fatigue. Aloe Vera Gel has been used, people have used it on burns on the skin. So you see what it does with how it helps heal the body. Well, the aloe vera juice also helps heal the intestinal lining, which is really important so that we don't have that bloating. Sometimes people aren't heavy, but they're very bloated, and that causes a weight gain too. The other one that Amy and Mel have put into the form, well, not them, but their formulator has, is the Phosphotidyc Choline. I hope I said that right. Let me try that again. Phosphotidyc, help me out here, Pastor Denise.
Oh, my goodness, don't start me lying.
This is a big word, guys, but here's what it is, okay? It's a major component in the cell membranes, and we'll have to have Amy help us with this one. I can almost get this right. I was saying it so well until I got on the phone. Phosphotidyc Choline. Okay, let's try that one. So I do apologize if I mispronounce these words, but that's a major component in the cell membrane, and that's key for healthy cells. Again, when we have healthy cells, we can have, great blood flow, we will have less muscle fatigue, but that is used in almost every cell, which is really interesting when you think about that. It supports the memory, the nervous system. It helps also prevent fat buildup. So that's really, really important, okay? Again, she has, and it's a plant-derived, what they're using from soy. They used to use it from animal, but now they're using it from soy, and that's really wonderful that it's a vegetarian product. Okay, so we know that that's good for everyone. The okay, here we go, you guys. This is where I messed up. You guys shouldn't have oversold me.
Yeah, Keisha, if you dare chip in to help out.
Keisha, can you say that word? Phosphotidyc Serine. That one promotes. Are you there, darling? Did I get it?
Here's some help. The one that you were talking about before this, Phosphotidyc Choline.
Thank you so much, Anita.
It's such an amazing summary you're giving. This is absolutely fantastic. And the one that you're talking of now is Phosphotidyc Serine. Okay?
Thank you. Phosphotidyc.
There you go.
Serine. My first language is Spanish, so sometimes these big words I have a hard time. You wouldn't think, though, huh? So it supports, again, the health, the mental clarity. Okay? The mental clarity. I mean, stress adds to weight gain. And we know, we talked about last week how stress also affects the immune system. So if you're feeling foggy all the time, you think you're not going to get a little stressed out? So wonderful. It adds to the mental clarity. Also has been known to help with athletic performances. So again, that'll assist the body that maybe you'll be more encouraged to exercise, right? The 5-HTP is the next one that they've added, and that is an amino acid that, again, supports the brain, supports mood enhancement, and actually even helps, I feel like we're talking about weight loss, but when your body's healthy, okay, a lot of times you tend to maintain your weight better. You know, healthy people tend to maintain their weight better. And that's why this is such a super important product, because we're bringing the body back into balance with these, Super T.E.N fruits. And that's so important, these Super T.E.N products that are in the Super T.E.N. And it's about bringing the body back into balance. And and that's what we're doing with this. We're assisting the body to come back into balance. Very, very important.
The key point, Rose. That is the key point. Is balance. The body is always searching for balance, and when it's out of balance, it will act up. And I always use that example at our TT party. I always use that example, like when you're hungry. You get cranky, you get angry, you get a headache, you get upset, you get frustrated because the body is out of balance. But as soon as you feed it, you're perkier again, you're happy again. Why? Because now balance has been reinstated.
And that goes back down to, Pastor Denise, is that the body's looking for energy.
Yes.
Okay? And when it looks for that energy, because you may be sitting in the computer all day, but it takes energy. And even though you think, well, I'm not up walking around, no, your body needs that energy. Yes. And that's what's so important, is that you're able to grab, your spray it in your mouth, and help your body come back into balance. Because it may be looking for food, but it's only going to take a little bit of the food to try to balance itself. And this way, you're bringing balance back into your product. When you think of the products that are in here, and if you were to lay them in front of your desk and say, okay, I need to take a little bit of the acacia berry, the gobo berry, I need to take a little bit of aloe, you're not going to do it. And what's so wonderful, it's so well balanced, and they really take the essence of each of these products and bring it together so that our body can assimilate it quickly. And it's just amazing that we actually have a product that has all these different wonderful superfruits and these nutrients that we need, and we have it as simple as a spray. The next one is the acacia berry, how I have this pronounced. I hope you're out there. The jojo berry, the acacia berry, and the marquee berry. You don't hear about that one very often, but that is one of the strongest berries that's double in antioxidants. It's, very, very rich. Again, when you think about that, we're looking at those, but pick up the free radicals, which is the byproducts of the body, plus, these chemical environment that we have. So again, it keeps the free radicals under control, which helps with heart disease, which helps with your skin, and again, your immune system, and all of that always adds up to a balanced weight, too. So I will say you're probably going to see some people start this product, and they're going to feel like, oh, I think I've toned down a lot, like a lot of people doing the vitamin D3 and B. They're getting more balanced, and they're like, I think it helps me lose a little bit of weight. Because why? Because they're satisfied, and they're not eating as much. Their body's not saying, hey, give me that food because I need the nutrients in it. So it's really important. You're seeing less, these berries are very good with anti-inflammatory. Very, very important. Again, antibacterial. They keep the immune system up. It's just wonderful what Amy, has her hand in to put this together for us. So, I'm really appreciative. And we all know about green tea extract. Mm-hmm. The green tea extract is really, really important. You see studies with green tea that people who who use green tea have a lower risk of diabetes, lower risk of cancer, lower risk of prostate cancer. I mean, these are studies over and over and over again that you find. They also help, believe it or not, again, support the intestinal lining. There was a study where people who had a lot of cortisol weight, who drank the green tea or had the green tea extract, actually started losing some of that cortisol weight. So we know it just really helps bring the body back into back into balance, problems in the body. And again, it's like a scavenger, and it looks for those free radicals that can damage the DNA. Well, again, we have to, every day we're producing new cells, and by adding this product, you're going to help produce those healthy cells and bring the body back into balance. And then we all know that we all need ionic minerals. I mean, these aren't just chelated minerals. These are ionic minerals, and the ionic minerals make it so much more bioavailable for your body. And so you have better absorption, and basically every cell needs minerals. You need your minerals to deliver those nutrients to the cell. It helps with the central nervous system, with the muscles, your cell muscles. I mean, we're just one big cell, and our organs are made out of cells. Our skin are made out of cells. And so the ionic minerals are so important because they help each cell become a healthy cell. And the healthier cells we have, the healthier we're going to feel. I think the one that I hadn't mentioned yet is the Astaxanthin, and that is full of it's full of like your A vitamins, which is great for a healthy immune system. Kind of, they find that it helps prevent cancer. Okay, the healthier your immune system, your body can basically help stimulate your white blood cells to help against disease. So it also helps support your joints, and it's just very anti-aging. So 10 really good products that help bring the body back into wellness and clarity. Because when our minds are clear, we feel better and we're less stressed. So with that said, we can go, did I do okay? Anybody have any questions?
You did very good, Rose. I'm listening to you. It just sometimes amazes me that when we learn about like all the different berries and all the ingredients that Mel and Amy really did their research and finding the best product to put in our spray. And, we hear Dr. Oz, and we hear, different doctors talk about the importance of these berries and these fruits and these ingredients. And now they're being brought to us. All of, like you said, if we were to go get them from different locations, it would really be very expensive to have them. But now we have them in our spray. But the thing, what's getting me is that, like we said earlier, how the body, when it's out of balance, it won't perform the way it's supposed to perform. And it just baffles me. And I heard Nikisha say something yesterday last night on the broadcast that, all the body needs are these nutritions and these minerals and these vitamins in order to do what it's designed to do. If you give the body what it needs, it will do what it's supposed to do. And Nikisha said something in regards to what a doctor had said to her in regards to, well, why don't you give us vitamins and why don't you give us minerals? And do you remember what that was she said the doctor told her?
Well, the point is, because the fact is, if you're getting healthy, then basically the pharmaceutical companies are, you're getting into their pocket. And one thing that's really important is quality, Pastor Denise, because I will tell you, you can find these products, okay, I'm not going to lie to you, on the internet very cheap, but a lot of them have fillers. Okay? They're not the pure product. Amy and Mel go through the trouble to bring us the highest quality. Okay? And so, just because you buy something doesn't mean it's got what you need in it. We have basically, are fortunate enough to have people, as Mel and Amy, who really care about the quality of the product. Why? Because they're taking it. Because their children are taking it. Because, Dad is taking it. And that is really, really important, because people will say, oh, I take that already. Well, not all the quality is the same. Mm-hmm. So, again, you also have to realize that it's formulated for it to be quickly absorbed into the body, and so it has to have a particular balance, for it all to work together like a beautiful symphony, okay, in the body.
Wow.
And we take that for granted because we think we can just go reach for something at the store and think it's going to do the same thing that we're reading on the internet about or in an article. No. Quality is very, very important, because if you don't have good quality and you have byproducts in that product, guess what we're going to get? Free radicals. Okay? And that's the whole idea. I look at free radicals as a roadblock. Okay? Your body needs to get that nutrient to the cell. Well, there's free radicals there. So that nutrient may not be getting to it. Your circulation may not be as it should be, as God had created it to go throughout your whole body, right? Why? Because, again, it's blocked. And this is where, some of these products will help maintain, the function of the arteries. It's really, really important that a lot of times when you see people who are off balance, one of the first things you're going to see when their body starts getting off balance is this little weight gain. I mean, think about it. We have, the United States has the high numbers of type 2 diabetes. And what is the first thing they ask you to do is to lose weight. Well, how do you lose weight?
Wow.
Bring the body back into balance.
Wow.
And so,
Rose, just real quickly, you said something that was really important, and guys, forgive us for going over today, but I think this is really, really important what Rose is telling us. No, we're planning for it. I think this is really, really important with Rose is saying, how she breaks this down, about the quality and what Mel and Amy has done to go and solicit the best quality. They say that there's 10,000 free radicals attack each cell a day. That means your cells are being assaulted every day by free radicals. And if you don't get those free radicals under control, it's going to have a detrimental effect on your health, because we know that your health is affected by your cells not being whole or not being healthy. And so to have products that's able to decrease the free radical assault and build strength in your cells is going to be very, very powerful. But one of the things that you said I thought it was really important is that you said Mel and Amy gives this to their own kids. Yeah. Guys, Mel and Amy were using these sprays months before they even knew about them. I mean, literally, their kids were using them. Now, somebody who would take this and try it out on their families first, to test its efficacy and effectiveness, I'm telling you, that there alone speaks volumes to me about why we should be so behind what they're delivering to the marketplace today, because they're not saying, oh, yeah, you guys use it, but we're not going to use it. They used it for months and months and months before we even knew about it. So that's speaking to the value and the quality and what Mel and Amy really want to see people, how people's health is to be turned around.
And you know what? And you know what's really nice, too, Pastor Dale, is a lot of times people take herbs and they take these nutrients and they forget that anything you put in your mouth is a chemical. And so sometimes we don't have the knowledge of the right amount to take. Okay? And because it's delivered so quickly into our blood system, okay, it's perfectly balanced. We don't have to figure out, do I take 200 milligrams, 300 milligrams? Somebody told me to take 500 milligrams. Oh, man, I really need this today. I think I'll take 800 milligrams. No, we can't be doing that. We have to have balance, and this is why Mel and Amy research the products. This is why they have the best. Like I told you, I'm a pharmaceutical rep, and years ago, when they went to go buy certain nutrients. It was like a small group of people selling nutrients. Let's say they're buying green tea, okay? Now you've got football fields full of vendors, okay? And not all the quality is the same. And then I tell you that Mel and Amy, it's just like, in my practice, I would not sell something if a child couldn't take it. Why? Because I don't know the condition of the person. And this is the one thing. We are not doctors. We are not healing anybody. We are not promising anything. All we're saying is if you use the spray, it benefits your health. And it helps fight free radicals. And, we can't forget about our children. We walk around and we're sitting in our car and we don't see the electrical smog. Everybody's got a cell phone. There's a lot of electrical smog. We don't see it. Our kids are in front of the computers. They're 10 years old. When you were 10, you were not in front of a computer. You didn't have that electrical smog. All of that creates free radicals. Our children. We need to protect our children so we can have healthy children, healthy adult children, healthy grandchildren. Protect the DNA, and Super T.E.N helps us protect the DNA. And because we don't see it, we forget about it. And so a lot of times when I would have a client come in and that had a condition, right, or was prone to a condition, I knew that their child was prone to a condition because maybe they live in the same environment. Mm-hmm. Maybe they're eating the same kind of foods. Maybe they're in the same stress level. Because if mommy's stress, the child's stress.
Wow.
Or the grandparent's stress. And sometimes we get stressed because, like I tell you, if you're someone that all your life has always been like at 100% person, and you just kind of like go, and and it's okay, and I can do that, but now your body's fatigued. Your body's not functioning correctly, and all of a sudden your energy level isn't at 100 or 110. You're at 80. You're at 70. You're at 60. Everything that used to be so easy for you to do is now difficult. And you're saying, why is this so hard? I used to do this in a breeze. Because your body has been attacked, right, with the free radicals and the stress and the genetically modified food. See, it's so important to help the body rebuild itself. Again, like we say, give the body what it needs, and the body will determine what to do with it. The body knows which cell needs the help. The body knows where the free radicals are, maybe, kind of congested more in a certain area, if I can say that without anybody quoting me. The roadblocks. Where are the roadblocks? You don't know, but your body knows. You may not see them, but your body will see them. And as you take these products, your skin is your biggest detoxer. That's why a lot of them start improving the skin. You look in the mirror and you think, oh, I look pretty good today. You look healthier. You look brighter because everything's flowing.
Wow.
It's like traffic. Traffic gets stuck. What happens? Cars overheat. And the cars that are really not kept well, or the cars that are older, don't they overheat faster?
Yes.
Okay, so we don't want congestion in the body. And so, again, we could talk about Slim by 10, but let's do it another day. If you guys, I'd be happy if you invite me back, but I think what's really, really important is this Super T.E.N. I mean, Slim by 10 is awesome. That's, you guys, everybody's going to be waiting for that one. But the point of the matter is I think that this, Super T.E.N deserves the time that we're giving it because it's that important of a product. And nobody has done what Mel and Amy have done with this product, bringing the superfruits together, adding the minerals, having the aloe, having the two products that I can't pronounce, but we know we need for cellular health. So, Anita, where are you? But it's true. It's so true. And, truth should set you free, right? Even from free radicals. So.
That's right, Rose. Wow. Well, I tell you, guys, that is fantastic. It just goes to show you, it's reminding us of this phenomenal product that we have in our hand. And I tell you, I have to thank God for the doctors and the scientists that have done the research and studying the function of the body and what the body needs that it can function properly. And it's like we said, we're not doctors. We're not going to pretend to even act like we're doctors. But we do have something that different berries, all the different ingredients. Thank God for Mel and Amy Gill, who've done their research, and they've listened, and they've learned, and they know. And I heard Mel say it over and over again. We look for the best product. We want the best quality, and they want it for the best price. And they just will not put their name on it. They will not put their stamp on it unless it's the best quality at the best price for the customer. And this is what they brought to us, a high-quality product. And, Rose, we are looking forward to having you back to talk about that Slim by 10, because we need to know more about that Slim by 10. Wow. Wait to hear that. So, wow, we have gone over, but it has been well worth it. Pastor Del, do you have anything else for Rose before we let her go? And we need to get a date locked in next week so we can have you come back to talk about that Slim by 10.
Well, I tell you guys, you've been listening to Rose Jacobson, and she has been really laying it down to us. And that was only one of the new products that's coming out. We haven't even talked about the Slim by 10. And so can you imagine what that day is going to be like? Well, Friday seems to work well for Rose, and if Friday next week is good for her, then we'll have her on Friday next week, and we'll talk about Slim by 10 and the ingredients. And you want to get everybody on that, as you well know. Just hearing what we heard today, just about the Super T.E.N spray, can you imagine what's going to happen next Friday? So, Rose Jacobson, great job. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're looking forward to next week.
All right. Well, all I'm going to say is buy your lucky ticket, Slim by 10.
I got mine.
That's your trifecta. All right, everyone, have a super, super blessed weekend, and hi-ho, back to work we go, right?
For a little while. Thank you, Rose. Thank you so much, Rose. And thank you, Nikisha, for being on standby. I know you were there just in case we need you to come in and help Rose with the pronunciation of some of those ingredients, SNL sprays. But thank you all for being here today. Now, Nikisha, I know that you're doing a live broadcast this weekend, and you're going to be doing some training, some role modeling, just to kind of help people get an idea of how to approach people with your business and how to grow your business. So, Nikisha, do you have the information you want to share for that before we let everyone go?
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to be having a training Saturday evening. It's starting at 6:10 p.m. We're going to be meeting live at
6:10 Pacific time, right, Nikisha?
Correct. Pacific, correct. Pacific. I always forget that. Pacific Standard Time. Terry Whitener is going to work with us, and we're going to be doing a live broadcast, hopefully do some type of a boardroom so you guys can interact with us, and you guys can be involved with the plan. We really want to see how we connect everyone all over the world into these trainings, because I know a lot of people, sometimes they can't make it out. Maybe there's not a training in your area. So this is going to be our first run at trying to do a really connective training in one location, but broadcasting it out to everyone. So we'll be posting that on the Facebook and sending out emails. So when you get an email or you see a post, please repost and send it out. Invite your guests, because if we have guests on the line, we'll do a quick opportunity, and then we'll go right into training. I'm talking quick opportunity.
Yes. Wow. Thank you so much for that. And Nikisha's been doing a live broadcast on the 10 presentation, so you want to listen out for that as well. She did one last night. It was great for those who want to learn about how to explain that compensation plan. It was a phenomenal broadcast. She does have a copy of it, so if you want a copy of that broadcast, it's already posted on Facebook pages. Hook up with one of the uplines or one of your team members and get the link for that. You can watch it over and over to learn how to talk about the product line as well as the compensation plan. So this is it, guys. We're just taking this to a whole new level. It's been a great week. You all have learned some things that has propelled your business, and it's going to take you to the next level. Not just go out there and put everything into action. Just take what you've gotten this week and put it into action, and you will get the results. Again, thank you all so very much for being here today. Listen out for more information on our East Coast Super T.E.N with Mel Gill, September the 28th. Looking for you all to be there on the East Coast with us, and we'll bring you all the details for that in the weeks to come, and we'll be posting on email and on Facebook for that. So thank you. Go out there, make it happen. Oh, our quote for today, we always have to end with a quote for today. This is our quote going into the weekend. The quote is, within you there is a hidden treasure. Find it and change the world. Within you there is a hidden treasure. Find it and change the world. God bless you all. You are loved and appreciated. Rose, thank you so very much. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.